Say hockey night on episode 372 of the VIG Lounge, where the Pittsburgh Penguins finish up their battle against the Metro in exhibition play in NHL 25 by taking on the New York Islanders at PPG Paints Arena. Will the Penguins be able to sweep the division, or will the boys from the island get their win and knock the Penguins off their pedestal? There's only one way to find out, but before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in to Penguins and Islanders in exhibition play, NHL 25 on the VIG Lounge. Crosby and Horvat meeting at center, as we can hear the crowd, or hear someone in the crowd yell 50-50, just doing his job. As Carlson to the drive, and Sorokin makes his first stop, and it's a good one. A little over 30 seconds off the clock. Both teams settling in. Crosby lost the draw, trying to get the puck back from Adam Pelech. Pelech now to Pollock. Try saying that 3 times fast. As the Islanders look to break in, and they do! Save made! Getting tested early as well is Archer Shilovs, and he's made a second save now and has been able to be 2 for 2, thankfully. Bryan Rust looks to bring it back the other way for Pittsburgh. This top line looks to go to work. Shot by Rust, denied. Off the pad of Sorokin. One-time pass, scores! Big tipper! Sidney Crosby waves the magic wand, and the Penguins lead it 1-0. Assist from Carlson, and Alexiev, I think it was a left-handed shot from the point that Crosby tipped in front and got it past Sorokin for the 1-0 lead. And it looks like the Penguins are going to go up a man after going up a goal. As Sipnikov, that's not really much of a penalty, I would say. I mean, they're going to call it slashing, but it really didn't look like much. And Sipnikov is irate, and I will argue, I think he has a case. But hopefully we can make him pay. Malkin wins the draw to Lizotte. Look at the point shoot, scores! On the spot, Blake Lizotte, it's 2-0! And to burn the Islanders even more, in the words of Sam Rosen, it's a power play goal. Second unit gets it done early. And Gino Machino is on the board with a power play assist. Nearly 4 minutes gone here in the first. Pittsburgh with goals from Crosby and Lizotte have a nice 2-0 lead. And Letang with a bump. Now, I could have sworn I heard a whistle there for a moment, but I guess not. Second line looks to go to work now until the Islanders knock the puck away. Letang with a bump. Now to Raquel. Up the right wing side to Malkin. Malkin drifts into the circle, tries to shoot. Denied. Novak with a chance, and Sorokin able to settle in now and make a save. Early shots, 4-2 Pittsburgh. Penguins at a 50% clip with that 2-0 lead. Blake Lizotte now moved to center on the third line because Tomasino wasn't doing very well on the draws. Oh, it's a giveaway. Matt Barzal couldn't get it to go. I don't know what happened there. He might have got himself in a little too tight. Kevin Hayes now with a shot turned aside. Blake Lizotte there. That was knocked away. Pass to Brazeau, and another save by Sorokin. As the Penguins are starting to pile up the shots here, it's 7-2 in favor of the Penguins. As we creep ever closer to the halfway point of the first. Crosby wins it back. Fires and scores! Dumba the Elephant gives the Penguins a 3-0 lead. And I mean that with nothing but love. If you know anything about Matt Dumba and his charity work, he is a great, great guy. And besides, Dumbo turned out to be the hero, so Dumba the Elephant is not the worst thing I could have called him. Fed up the middle, Rust, oh, denied by Sorokin, his best stop. Trying to stop the bleeding. Rust from the other side scores! And Rust, we trust Pittsburgh! Jumps up to a 4-0 lead! I mean, that first save was incredible. Then Rust got his own rebound and was able to put it far side. And just like that, before the 10-minute mark of the opening frame, Pittsburgh has a nice, comfortable lead. But can't count the Islanders out. The games against the Islanders are usually the toughest for me with Pittsburgh for some reason. So, oh, nice save! Shelov's might be the answer. Until he lets it in goal. That is daring ball. Getting the Islanders on the board to get them up off the mat. It's 4-1. Oh yeah, Matt Martin got an assist. I'm pretty sure he retired. So I got to change that, but be that as it may, with 8:54 to go, the Islanders are on the board, and Pittsburgh's got a 3-goal lead. And the Penguins look to try to get the puck back, and they do. Novak had it, then lost it. And the Islanders look to break out. Kyle Palmieri. Hard trying to make that pass, and they do. Carlson joins the rush. He'll fire! And the pad of Sorokin shuts the door. One-timer denied off the pad of Sorokin on the other side. Now Raquel with a bump. Anthony Duclair in, and Shelov says no. Archer Shelovs will hang on. And I got to make sure to change his number. From what I've read, he's actually going to be wearing 37 for Pittsburgh, so should certainly update that. 5:28 to go in the opening frame. Draw one this time by the Islanders. Shelovs knocks the puck away to the corner. Lazat tries to get it out, but Ethan Bear has other ideas. Given away. But Lazat can do nothing with it. Wotherspoon gains the red line and sends it all the way around. Collected off the wall by Brazeau. Brazeau cuts to the front. He scores! Justin Brazeau! Now that is a heartbreaker. Justin Brazeau! Sweet 16! And we now return to our regularly scheduled program! It's 5-1! 5 goals on 13 shots. Oh boy, Sorokin, you're looking like you're made out of Swiss cheese, my guy. Up the gut. And Tomasino sends it the rest of the way. To Rucker McGroarty. McGroarty. Oh, turned off the pad. I want to sing that one. It's one of my favorites. Pass across to Dumba, who has a goal tonight for Pittsburgh. as they are certainly spreading the wealth. Pittsburgh looks to bring it the other way in the form of Phil Tomasino, but it's knocked off his stick at the red line. Raquel looks to dump it in. He gets knocked down. And he's a little slow to get up, but I think he'll be okay. We'll have to wait and see. 5-1 after one. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 14-11 favoring the Penguins. Hits are very close as well. 17-15. That's also going to the favor of the Penguins. Face-off slight edge to the Islanders, 7-5. And Pittsburgh, of course, getting their second goal on the power play, courtesy of Blake Lizotte. And our 1-for-1 as a result on the man advantage. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Let's see what the second period has in store, shall we? And we're just about to get underway here at PPG Paints Arena on the VIG Lounge. Period 2 between the Penguins and Islanders at exhibition play. And we're underway as the Islanders win the opening draw in the second. Rust looks to bring it in, though he bounces one on Sorokin, who is forced to cover up in the early going here. Pittsburgh up to 15 shots, the Islanders on 11. And the Islanders win that draw in their own zone. Siplakov. Carlson. That shot's blocked before it could get there. Pollock. Gave it away and knocked a Penguin off the puck. Pollock got it back to Siplakov. To Siplakov. Pass back. Now Alexiev, excuse me. I always want to say Alexei. I don't know why. It's the way it looks. Even though I know I've heard them say Alexiev, so I'm going to go with that. And that pass didn't really work out. Collected behind the net by Parker Wotherspoon. Up the right wing side to Rust. This might actually work out. Rust with a shot, he scores! Rust is tough on Sorokin. That's his second of the night, and what a beauty! Finds all that open space and extends the Penguins' lead. They've scored a touchdown, folks. It's 6-1. Tommy Novak tries to feed it up to Raquel, who lost it, but Malkin comes away with the puck. He's being hounded the entire way, finds some space, lets it go. The rebound pops out to Raquel. Raquel shoots, up high, and denied. Oh, pass across to Raquel, that didn't go. But I think he was slashed, and that might be why. Kyle Palmieri going to the box for New York. And it just gets bad. It just goes from bad to worse. And that is indeed the call, slashing on Kyle Palmieri. Although I think he would have saved a goal, but got a penalty, so let's see if Pittsburgh can take advantage of it. The second unit did it the first time. Now it's back to Kevin Hayes. To Raquel! And Sorokin makes the save down low with the pad. 1:49 on the power play. We are feeling fine. 13:29 in the second as Pittsburgh extends the lead. And now has a man advantage to try to extend it even further. But the Islanders look to come away with it. Kevin Hayes, nice defensive play with the hit. And Hayes will gain the red line and send it back in. Malkin collects it. Pass in front, denied by Sorokin. And he squeezes it to get the whistle. Oh my word, what a play that was. But Sorokin had the answer. Malkin is not doing well on this draw. As the Islanders look to get it out. Left the puck behind. Saved by Shelovs. And now it's up the right wing side to Novak. Novak trying to go after his own rebound, or after his own dump in, rather. And that didn't work. Crosby got it. Rust with a shot, and Sorokin makes the save. As the first unit comes out to finish off this man advantage. And Rust caught it in stride. He can do it again, and he scores! A hat-trick for the Rusty Razor! As the Chapeaus fly over the stands! Here at PPG Paints Arena, oh my word! What an absolute undress on that Islanders defender. And is able to tuck it in around Sorokin, and Rust has his third goal of the game. Oh, now Tomasino is in. But he was hounded a little bit. Couldn't get the shot that he wanted. Huge hit there. Pair of 28s collide, and Parker Wotherspoon comes away the victor on that one. Draw one this time by the Islanders. Kyle Palmieri looks to atone for his sin, which was one of the Penguins' power play markers. Pass across, and Varlamov is in net now. As Sorokin has given up 6 goals, or may have given up all 7. Actually, I'm not sure. Oh, what a hit there by McGroarty! And we've got the Let's Go Pens chants here. The faithful at PPG are liking what they're seeing, as am I. Not with that draw loss, though. The giveaway is not bad. And then the Islanders are actually able to get it back. Simplikov knocked off the puck. And there's a battle for it. Wotherspoon looks to come away with it. Brazeau with a shot turned out. Oh, and no one's there to collect that pass. It goes all the way to the Penguin zone. Shelov's trying to hustle it as quick as he can. And he does. It does get into the zone, but I think this will be icing. And it is. 5:58 remaining in the second. Pittsburgh has converted the extra point and have a 7-1 lead, courtesy of Bryan Rust's hat trick, and being 2 for 2 on the man advantage. Blake Lizotte wins the draw in his own zone. Gets it to Dumba. Dumba with a nice pass up to Kevin Hayes. Couple of veterans connect, and the rebound's there for Brazeau, but he couldn't get it past Varlamov. Sounds like Are You Gonna Be My Girl, but like a cheap knockoff version because they couldn't get the rights to it. Oh, look at this. Sees my Clark for Malkin. Oh, the puck's on the side of the net, but they couldn't get it to go as Holmstrom made a great defensive play for New York. Pajot, the other way, knocked off the stick. And that one-touch pass did not work. Doesn't matter, though. Raquel cuts to the front of the net, but he couldn't finish. That goes to Carlson. He gets knocked off the puck. Knocked off it again. Carlson looks to bring it in. He does. He'll fire, and Varlamov swallows that. .137 to go here in the second period. As this blowout continues. Although I will give I will give Varlamov credit. He has done very well in relief. As Sorokin sprung a leak. And he's not even underneath the bridge. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, check out Nevermind by Nirvana. Something in the way. And that'll do it for 2 periods of play. Pittsburgh carries a huge lead in the intermission, 7-1. And surprisingly, Malkin hasn't scored. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 29-16, favoring the Penguins. 33-27 is the hits. That's also in Pittsburgh's favor. Islanders, though, definitely cleaning up in the faceoff dot, 17-7. Oh, sorry, I thought Pittsburgh was 2 for 2. It was 1 for 2 on the man advantage. My bad. But Bryan Rust has 3 of the 7 goals tonight. And let's see what the third period has in store. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's take this one home, shall we? Crosby wins the opening draw of the third, gets it up to Rust nice and early. Lost the puck, though, before he could do any damage. And Horvat comes the other way for New York. Horvat to Siplikov. Back to Ryan Pollock, I believe, that jumped up on the rush. But it was not to be. Penguins win that draw in their own zone. Carlson. One touch up to Anthony Mantha. The big man cuts around the net. Save by Varlamov. Those knees seem to be working okay right now, though, I will say. Hopefully he'll have a healthy season and not be plagued by knee issues like he was in Calgary. But we do know exactly what they're going for. They are going for Gavin McKenna. That is what Pittsburgh is eyeing. Hopefully we can actually win the draft lottery. Because, I mean, the Islanders weren't even the worst team last year, and they were able to get Matthew Schaefer, so. System isn't exactly as foolproof as it seems. Oh, my word. But when it works out, it works out. Just ask the San Jose Sharks for Macklin Celebrini. Oh, the tag with a shot, got his own rebound, turned aside as well. Puck deflects to Ethan Bear. There's a lot of battle for it along the corner. And I think the Penguins will come away with it. Could not get that pass to go, but I think Pittsburgh's going to get something a little better. Another man advantage. Maybe they will go 2 for 3 as Romanov. Oh, and that's who got undressed was Ethan Bear on the beautiful individual effort by Bryan Rust, I believe on his second goal. .11:28 to go here in the third. Crosby wins the draw, but he wins it a little too well. Recollected by Carlson. And chipped back in. But the Islanders look to get it out. And they will. Anders Lee. As the Penguins are struggling to get it out. But they will do it. And the seas part for Rust, sort of, and Varlamov pounces on that before any damage could be done. 1 minute off the clock for the man advantage as we are creeping our way to the 10-minute mark of the third. Sidney Crosby wins it to Hayes. That shot got deflected before it could get to the net. Not really much to speak of on this man advantage so far. Islanders are tired of being embarrassed, I think. And Shilovs will hang on. Malkin wins a draw in his own zone. And Raquel decides to dump it in. Collected on the wall, trying to get the shot away, and they do! But Varlamov hangs on. Disjointed power play for this third opportunity, but what matters most is Pittsburgh's got a 6-goal lead, so I think we're okay. 9:21 to go. Malkin with a hit on Pellet. Now Pollock. Duclair. Got it to Barzell, but Shilovs was able to shut the door. Draw one this time by the Islanders. Ryan Pollock with a quote-unquote thunderclap. And it's 7-2. I didn't even know he had that ability. And Shilovs tried his best, but it just overpowered him. And I think it might have been helped into the net by a Penguins defender. One of those goals, just, you know, forget about it, move on. Turn around, Malkin in front, trying to get that back, and Varlamov has other ideas. Well, we've got a bit of a break in the action. I want to give a shout out to my son Dawson and his single A summer team. Had a tournament in Minneapolis and ran the table. Went 5 for 5, and my son put up 19 points as a defenseman. So I am one proud papa to hear that, and I think that'll give him all the confidence he needs for when he goes back to Double A in the fall. Because he joined the single A team to get some rink time and to work on his conditioning. So, Dawson, I'm really proud of you, bud. And if you hear this when you're watching or you hear this when you're sleeping, I just want to say I'm proud of you for your great job on Sunday, bud. Or all weekend, I should say. But the finals were on Sunday, so that's what I mean. But 19 points in 5 games. Rebound score, Malkin! Here I am gloating about my son, and Gino Machino cashes in at the casino. Pittsburgh, 8-2. We now return to our regularly scheduled program. Oh, my word. Nice save by Shilovs, probably his best in the limited chances that the Islanders have had. Well, I guess they're not that limited, 23 to 38, but make that 24. Oh, McGroarty looking to do some damage. And he does! McGroarty! Ruther McGroarty! Just a nice turning shot, and Varlamov is starting to look a lot like Sorokin did between periods 1 and 2, as they gave up 2 goals relatively quickly. Now Dumba's going to skate in, or not. Owen Pickering using his body to knock an Islander down, as one does. Dumba decides to just gain the red line and send the puck all the way around. And now Rust looking for 4. No! Varlamov shut the door. And that shot deflects wide, as the Penguins look to try to get the puck back. And they do. Bryan Rust gets absolutely steamrolled by Adam Pellet, though. Oh, and an Islander gets knocked down. Dumba decides to get in on the hit parade. Now Barzell with a nice chance, but Archer Sheelovs, he may have given up a couple of goals tonight, but he has certainly been there with some great saves as well. And I mean, giving up 2 goals in a 9-2 game isn't that bad at all, to be fair. Blake Lazat cuts around to the front, turned away by Valama. Anthony Duclair with a very nice set of mitts there. Don't think Lou Lamoriello's going to like that picture, though. Good thing for them, he's not the GM anymore. But a very nice goal to get within 6, but too little, too late if you're in blue, white, and orange. Oh, they might get another one here. No. Pittsburgh trying to get it out. And they finally do. And there's your Let's Go Islanders chant. And that is it. The Pittsburgh Penguins sweep the Metro with a huge 9-3 win, led by the 3-goal performance from number 17, Bryan Rust. Take one last look at the stats before we shut things down. Shots on goal, 38-29, favoring the Penguins. Hits, 49-42, also in favor of Pittsburgh. Islanders clean out the faceoffs, nearly doubling Pittsburgh, 23-14. But what matters most is the Penguins come away with 9 goals, one of them on the power play, to go 1 for 3, and the Islanders didn't even get a man advantage. But Bryan Rust is the hero. Islanders have 3 more than 0, but still wasn't even close. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a tremendous Tuesday, everybody.